Hello and welcome to Megawatt, where each week we give you the lowdown of the latest piece of kit from the world of technology and gadgets. This week it's all about home entertainment and what systems you should have in your home. We've come down to CEDIA in London's XL to find out exactly what that means. Hello, I'm in a personal music environment that costs £50,000 and is developed by McClaren. Basically, it's a pod called the Ovei that allows you to do anything you want, well, apart from go to the toilet, it seems. Surrounded in sound, there's speakers everywhere in here. It's your own sort of private viewing space on this massive screen with this touch screen remote control, just because, you know, anything else would be lazy. Now you can have these custom built to whatever you want. So if you want it for PS3, if you want it for an Xbox 360, then you can go ahead and just do it. It's all very snug, it's very nice, but at £50,000, it might not be for everybody. Not content with trying to take over the smartphone world, Apple looks like it's going to try and take over the remote control world as well. Airremote, a company that's showing off a pretty cool technology. Basically, it's turning the iPhone or iPod Touch into a remote control for your Skybox or television. Now, the way it works is basically you download the Sky Remote controls here, so you get full access to the controls. We show you, so we're going to go TV guide, select all channels, change the channel, and it's all very simple to use. Now, the clever amongst you are going to say, but the iPhone doesn't have an IR receiver, and you'd be right. And so if your system doesn't have Wi-Fi access, which the Skybox doesn't have, you can get one of these small dongles for £100, plug it into your Skybox, and then through Wi-Fi, this talks, the Airremote software talks to the box, which talks to Sky and allows it to work. Now, the remote control will be one of the first applications available from the Apple App Store when it comes out in July, and is expected to cost around $100, so about £50 in the UK. And that is the Airremote for the Apple iPhone and iPod Touch. But they're not making £10,000 speakers for custom installs. Bauer & Wilkins have turned their eye to an iPod dock, and this is it. It's the B&W Zeppelin, because it's shaped like the 1930s aircraft. What you get, two big speakers, 25 watts apiece, you get a center subwoofer all built into the system, and a docking cradle for your iPod Touch, your iPod Classic, or any other iPod you can think of, apart from the Shuffle. Around the back you get regular power, you get a USB to connect it to your PC or Mac, you get an aux in for alternative input, so either your PC or a CD player or something. You get S-Video and you get comp as well. Now, you can stream images straight from here onto your television if you wanted to plug that in, but hey, what's the point of that? What you do get though is a very, very impressive sound. We're going to turn it up, so be prepared. Now that's pretty loud. We're at a stage show. We're at a show, it's pretty loud, and it's still very loud. It'll certainly fill a room. And in fact, when we tested one of these in our office, the guy 5 doors down complained, saying that he could hear perfectly what we were hearing. Overall, it's very impressive. The sound's great, even at high levels, and it's one of those things that you're either going to have on your sideboard and someone's going to say, wow, that's cool, and guess what? It sounds good as well. That's the Bauer & Wilkins Zeppelin. It's £400 and it's available now. If you're feeling guilty about wanting to watch television in the sun, then need not, you don't have to anymore. Sanyo has created a weatherproof television, especially for us Brits who like watching stuff in the rain. You get a 42-inch model which offers 720p, and there's a 52-inch model which goes in production next month that will offer 1080p quality resolution. You'll get HDMI, SCART, and all the other usual connectors in the back. Now the great thing as well is that the temperature-wise, it works from anywhere from -20 degrees to up to +45, although why you'd want to sit in your garden in those temperatures, we're not sure. And it's also got a tough, durable screen, which means that A, it's ideal for the pub market, for berated customers wanting to throw their pints of beer at the television, or also the kids if they get overexcited playing Nintendo Wii. Now, nobody likes cluttering up their home with speakers, and so this company thinks it has the answer. Now, Amina Technologies have created this thing called a plaster in-wall loudspeaker. Yes, there is a speaker in this space somewhere. Where is it? Well, they've actually buried it in the wall. I mean, you can hear if I get really close. See? So hidden behind here. Now, what you get is one of these. Now, they start at about £450 for a 20-watt version, go up to about £800, £900 for an 80-watt version. And the idea is you do your first fix in your new house or your cinema room, what have you, and then you get the installation guide to fit one of these, or you do it yourself, and then you get your plasterer to plaster over it, and that's it. Once it's wired up, obviously you do that before you plaster, otherwise you could, cause problems. You just plug it in. They've got it running off an Arcam regular AV amp at the moment, and you get noise. Now, the great thing is that they're not directional speakers, so you can put them anywhere, stick them in a ceiling, a new lowered ceiling that you've just told your wife that you're going to put in, or just plug them into the walls, and it's as simple as that. Imagine all those DVDs that you've got scattered around your house. If they were in one box under the stairs so you can completely forget about them, well, this is what this machine does. It's called the Kaleidescape, and it's a media server. It's like the iPod for movies for your house. Perhaps the Apple TV, but considerably better. Basically, it comes with two 1 terabit drives, so that's the starting point anyway. It'll cost you about £8,500 and allow you to hold up to 150 movies all in one place, and then all you have to do is access it via a remote. Now, the interface is pretty cool. It's a massive system which we could go on for a long time talking to you about, but we're just going to show you something really quick and simple. And it's this, it's the interface. So the idea is you're browsing through which video or which DVD you want to watch. Now, if I go to a cartoon, for example, after a couple of seconds, everything changes, and I then get suggested titles that are similar to The Incredibles, but are connected. It's pretty cool, because then I think, oh yeah, I've got Bug's Life, that'll do. If I go to Shrek, for example, now what this does is this search, it will all change, all flip round, and so it's given me Shrek. It's also told me that I've got Shrek 2 in the system, hence I'd probably be interested in that. But then it's also gone as far as saying, well, Mike Myers is in Shrek, maybe you want to watch Austin Powers. Now, it has parental control, so obviously the Austin Powers wouldn't turn up if you set it to a set thing. There's plenty of metadata in there. You can save your favourite sections, you can access any DVD, and you never really have to watch a trailer again. As I say, prices start from about £8,500. It will allow you to connect up to 45 players for those of you with a mansion, although bear in mind that each player you add on is another £2,000. It might get expensive. Still, if you want to watch movies and you really can't be asked to get the DVD out of the box and put it in your player, this is the big daddy of them all. So there you have it, some of the cool gadgets that you're going to want in your house if you come to decide to do a home cinema entertainment system. Well, that's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Why don't you tune in next time for more news, reviews, tips, tricks, opinions, and much more. I'm Stuart Miles. This is Megawatt TV. Thanks for watching.